This is how you change the spark plugs on a 5.7 Hemi. Jumping right in, I'm working on my 2012 Dodge Ram. This process should be the same on a 2009 to 2018 Ram or any other Dodge with a third generation Hemi, which takes 16 spark plugs. Open that hood up and take all the plastic junk off your engine. I start by removing this MAF sensor with the help of a flathead to pop that red tab up, push on the tab, and wiggle that plug on out. Next, I loosen the air intake tube with a 5/16 on both sides, then remove the intake tube, then some vacuum tube, then an air cleaner box, air cleaner. You get it, remove all the plastic junk. Now you're going to locate the coil sitting on top of the spark plug. Pop the plug going into the coil out. The easiest way to pop these sort of plugs out is with a flathead or a solid push of your thumb, then a quick down followed by up motion. Next, remove the 10mm bolts holding down the coil. Then remove the coil by pulling it straight out, give it a good look over, and if you see any cracked plastic or rubber, consider replacing it. It's time to remove the old spark plugs, and there's kind of two ways of doing it. You can use a 16mm deep socket, loosen the plug up, then remove it with a magnet, or you can use a 5/8 spark plug socket, which will hold the plug for you when you're trying to pull it out. The 5/8 and a 16mm are pretty close to the same size, and there's not a lot of pressure on these plugs, so they both work. Either way, the spark plugs are in an enclosed channel on this engine, so you'll not lose the plug or drop it in the valve cover or anything. Popping these old plugs out, they don't look terrible, but check out these new ones I got. Good old Bosch double iridium. These iridium plugs are typically pre-gapped for you because of their fine little tips, but I did a double check on a 2012 Hemi and the gap is 0.044 and all the new plugs were exactly that. Now putting the plugs back in, I barely put them into that 5/8 spark plug socket, just enough to hold the plug, but will fall out easy when I pull in the back of the extension. I then put a little dot of anti-seize on the tip of the threads and thread it in starting backwards till I feel the thread teeth line up, then forward till it's hand tightened. Then I grab the 16mm deep socket to give it a final tighten, only a little past hand tighten though, about 14 foot-pounds. You don't want to go too hard on a spark plug, especially in an aluminum head like this Hemi. I use the plug socket first so I don't drop the plugs in, potentially bending the tip and messing up the gap. The 5/8 sockets gives me a little bit more control. But the spark plug socket kind of sucks. When I go to pull on the extension, it holds onto the plug, so then the socket's stuck in the engine and nobody wants that. I rolled with it for this job, but if you're copying along with this video, I found a perfect 5/8 socket tool with a 6-inch extension that would work great. There's a link for that in the description below. Continuing on with this cylinder, grab that coil and work it back down till it's sitting flush on the valve cover. You can use a little dielectric grease on the end of the boots to help lube it up and prevent arcing. Now throw those 10mm bolts back in and tighten them down about as much as you did with the spark plugs. Not too much, they're just holding a light little plastic coil on top of the plugs. Last step is to plug the coil back in, hearing that confirmational click. Then repeat this process on all those other cylinders. Those back ones are pretty tricky to get to, so you can curse and blow your knees out, or you can grab yourself a teenage nephew like I did. Thanks for the help, Logan. And that is how you do the spark plugs on a Hemi. Don't forget to throw all that plastic junk on top of the engine, including your air cleaner. If this video helped you out, check out my channel for more. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and do all that YouTube junk. Thanks for watching.